Picture this: 3 young women, talented, fearless, and dripping with potential, step onto the R&B stage with a sound so electric it could have changed the game. They had chart-topping hits, undeniable charisma, and a legend backing them. So why did BLAQ, a group destined to rival TLC, fade into obscurity? This is a tale of brilliance, betrayal, and heartbreak that exposes the music industry's dark side. Before we dive in, a quick note: we upload videos every day on this channel, diving into the hottest topics in the Black community, especially the untold stories of old-school Black celebrities who shaped our world. From lost legends to hidden scandals, we're here to keep their legacies alive. So stick around and join the family. Let's set the scene. The late 90s, a golden era for R&B girl groups. TLC was untouchable, Destiny's Child was climbing fast, and BLAQ emerged as the next contender. Formed in 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia, this trio wasn't some random act. They were a powerhouse. Shamari DeVoe was the vocal titan, her voice raw, soulful, and piercing straight to your core. Brandy Williams layered in smooth, silky harmonies. Think velvet over a steel frame. Then there was Natina Reed, the wild card, rapper, visionary, and the spark that gave BLAQ its edge. Together they were a force: talent, style, and grit. What set them apart? A golden ticket named Lisa Left Eye Lopes, the firebrand of TLC. She didn't just like BLAQ, she believed in them. Left Eye became their mentor, manager, and fiercest advocate, fighting to get them signed to Columbia Records. In an industry where connections are everything, her co-sign wasn't just a boost, it was a rocket launch. Their debut album, BLAQ, hit in 1999 and shook the scene. The lead single, 808, was inescapable. Those deep bass lines and sultry vibes owned the airwaves. Then came Bring It All to Me, a platinum collab with NSYNC's JC Chases that soared to number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was catchy, smooth, and pure, late 90s R&B gold. The album sold over 1 million copies, earning platinum status. BLAQ wasn't just buzzing, they were rewriting the playbook. They didn't stop at music. Hollywood came calling, and they landed roles in Bring It On, the 2000 cheerleading flick that's still a cult favorite. Imagine Shamari, Brandy, and Natina on the big screen, bringing that stage energy to film. They graced magazine covers, rocked award shows, and mingled with entertainment's elite. With a platinum debut, mainstream exposure, and Left Eye's muscle, Columbia Records should have propelled them to superstardom. But the fairy tale ended fast. Their second album, Blake Out, was their next big swing. Recorded and ready by 2001, it promised to solidify their reign. The lead single, Can't Get It Back, dropped with high hopes, but Columbia barely lifted a finger to promote it. The track flopped, not for lack of quality, but lack of support. Then, in a gut punch to fans, the label shelved the entire album. A finished project, locked in a vault, never released. Why? 3 forces crushed their dreams. First, Lisa Left Eye Lopes' tragic death in 2002. She was BLAQ's backbone, battling behind the scenes to secure their spot at Columbia. When she died in a car accident in Honduras, the group lost more than a mentor. They lost their industry shield. Labels don't bankroll every act. They chase profit and power. Without Left Eye's clout, Columbia saw BLAQ as a risk not worth taking. Second, internal cracks started showing. Natina Reed was the group's creative soul. She wrote lyrics, shaped their sound, and brought unfiltered energy. But she was a rebel. Industry whispers said she clashed with label executives, refusing to bow to their demands. She had ties close to Left Eye, a son with rapper Corrupt, but her defiance made her a liability. In 2001, she stepped away to focus on motherhood, leaving Shamari and Brandy in limbo. Columbia's response: no Natina, no BLAQ. They wouldn't adapt or replace her, stalling the group entirely. Third, the industry turned its back. The early 2000s were brutal. Pop ruled with Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Hip-hop surged with Nelly and 50 Cent. And R&B groups faded. Destiny's Child got the crown. Beyoncé went solo in 2003, and labels chased that blueprint. Black didn't fit. Columbia didn't just shelve Black out. They refused to let the group shop it elsewhere, owning their masters. By 2004, when they were dropped, their window had slammed shut. Rumors fueled the fire. Some claimed Natina was forced out, her outspokenness a thorn in Columbia's side. Others whispered, Foxy Brown tried to blackball her. Natina confirmed she left for her son, but the timing raised eyebrows. Blackout had gems like Questions and As If, tracks that could have kept them alive. Columbia didn't care, shifting to pop and hip-hop while Black withered. They fought back in the late 2000s, reuniting for Torch. This album mixed their classic sound with a fresh twist. Tracks like Try Harder proved they still had it. But the game had changed. Streaming dominated, girl groups were relics, and their 99 fans had grown up. Without label muscle, Torch sat unreleased, a dream deferred. Then came the knockout blow. On October 26, 2012, Natina Reed was struck by a car in Atlanta, killed at 32. Just days before her 33rd birthday, the industry reeled. Fans mourned, theories swirled, financial struggles, odd timing. Was it just an accident? No one knows. What's clear is it buried Black's last chance. Shamari and Brandy soldiered on. In 2019, fan petitions forced Torch's release. They shared their story on Unsung, and Shamari joined Real Housewives of Atlanta to spotlight their legacy. But Black was a ghost of its past, undone by label betrayal, internal strife, and tragedy. So what's the truth? Were they just another act that couldn't adapt, or were they sabotaged? They had talent. 808 still slaps. They had clout. Left Eye's stamp was priceless. They had crossover appeal. Hollywood proved it. Yet they were shelved, sidelined, erased. If Left Eye had lived, could she have fought harder? If Columbia had backed Black out, could they have matched Destiny's Child? If R&B groups hadn't been ditched, would they still shine? It's not bad luck, it's a pattern. Labels feast on Black culture, milk the hits, then discard the artists when trends shift. Look at 3LW, Brownstone, 702, girl groups that vanished too. Black's legacy endures though. Their music holds up, influencing acts like Chloe X Hal and FLO. They fused vocals, rap, and swagger into something timeless, a blueprint the industry ignored. Why does this hit hard? It's not just Black. It's every Black artist chewed up by the machine. Their downfall wasn't destiny, it was engineered. A cycle of exploitation we've seen too often. Bring It All to Me still bumps at throwbacks. Torch finally dropped, thanks to fans who wouldn't forget. Shamari and Brandy carry Natina's memory, keeping Black's flame alive. They didn't get the throne, but their echo lingers. Their story begs the question, doomed from the jump or denied a fair shot. The industry loves our sound, but not our staying power. Black's a testament to that, and a call to honor the trailblazers who never got their due. Well, now that you've come this far, subscribe and leave a comment below. Tell us, did Black get a raw deal, or was their fate sealed? We're here daily, uncovering Black legends and unsung heroes. Hit subscribe, join the convo, and let's keep digging into the truth behind the music we love.